Well, this afternoon, we also have some new information about evidence that lawyers for Buffalo mass shooter Peyton Gendron are seeking to suppress in his federal death penalty trial.
They argue the warrant used to seize certain information from his online accounts and home was overly broad in violation of the Fourth Amendment. 2 on your sides, Rob Hackford was in the courtroom today for oral arguments and has the latest for us.
Courtney and Scott, the judge did not make a decision today on what evidence may or may not be tossed. But after hearing both the defense and prosecution's arguments on these items, he said there is a lot to think about. Peyton Gendron's defense team began oral arguments seeking to quash evidence connected to their client's social media accounts, including Discord, a group messaging application that Gendron's lawyers argue had information from it illegally seized using an overly broad warrant despite an expectation of privacy. An expectation that prosecutors believe Gendron gave up when he shared the info with 65 other users, but as the defense argues, were not made public. The defense mounting a similar argument about how they believe the Fourth Amendment protecting against unreasonable searches and seizures was violated when information, some dating back to when Gendron was 14, was gleaned from online accounts, devices, and other seized items, including a handgun, bank statements, homework assignments, and images of the family cat. The judge questioning, however, but how do you know it's an image of a cat until you look at it? The prosecution arguing that the broad warrants were necessary, citing how Gendron's manifesto mentioned years of preparation leading up to the violent murder of 10 black people on May 14, 2022. Certain statements Gendron made to police during his arrest and processing are also being considered for suppression, including one about acting alone, statements that the judge said he would be likely allowing, citing public safety. The judge asking how every request is not saved by the good faith exception. Also, the defense responding that law enforcement should know to make specific requests. When the judge also asked the defense what specific items they would like to see suppressed, the defense said it would be more time efficient to know what the prosecution is planning to present. On your side in the newsroom, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.